Alrighty, in today's little adventure in Playdate game development, we're taking everything we know and we're throwing it out the window. Because oh, today, we're getting Swiftie. So time to bust out your Phil's coffee, invade the Bay Area. We're going to be going in and we're going to be riding Swift from here on out. Man, this game is a total shock to me. Because, well, I'm sure everybody knows for like the past, month? 2 months? We've written the game entirely in C. And then, this guy over here, if I can point correctly, there we go. This guy over here, he managed to do the unthinkable and managed to actually get the Swift programming language, the language that I use, on a regular basis to work on the Playdate. This little cheese slice can now use the same programming language as the one that I use to make apps for the very computer that I'm recording on and streaming on. Mind blown. If you were expecting some UI stuff today, terribly sorry, but this is huge, and it just means that this project's now going to be going full circle, full Swift all the way. Right, because the game's pretty much got some Swift theming around it. The name of the game, for goodness sake, is a pun off of the Swift package manager. And now writing it in Swift, the language that all that's based off, all the way, we're doing it. We are doing it. Now, if you're a little confused as to what I'm talking about here, besides this weird little introduction, so this guy here, he does some platform architecture and prototyping stuff at Apple, and he managed to get himself a Playdate and was able to get the Swift embedded project to run on this thing. Right, because the Playdate's got a very unique architecture, and it's in an embedded environment, right? So it's not as easy as just taking your standard off-the-shelf Swift or off-the-shelf compiler and calling it a day. There's a lot more that you got to do with it. So this guy managed to figure it out. And, oops, I clicked on a SDK link. So what he's done is he's just gotten the embedded version to run. Now, there's the caveat that this is not running on the latest stable release of Swift, and this is only available in the nightly builds, because this is using Swift 6 rather than Swift 5. I think 5.10 is the latest release right now. But it's pretty freaking cool. There you go, game of life, right there. A brick breaker. There you go. Well, that's just the screenshot of it. There's the actual GIF of it right there. Yeah, you can see it's just good old Swift with some extra goodies that we need to take care of. So today we're gonna take what we have, port it over to Swift. Now, we're probably going to do a very basic thing of just taking our existing C code and just like eventually migrating everything over. See what we can reuse. We may have to rewrite the entire thing. And then eventually we can kind of Swiftify things even more. Maybe remove some things that are not needed or change the way certain parts of it work. That's the main idea. Now, We're not going to be using the Swift Playdate examples directly. This is mostly because this repo is merely just to show a technical demonstration that this is possible. And it is not by any means going to be the officially supported route for Playdate games using Swift, let alone the officially unofficial route. Rather, we're going to use a framework called PlaydateKit, which extends off of this and is created by Finn Voorhees, which I guess you can see over there. You know, he's done some pretty cool stuff for Swift and iOS and all that. And so that's what we're going to be working with. It says here Swift 5.9 for some reason, though I do know that we need the latest Swift nightly build, if I'm not mistaken. So we will jump into that. So the first thing it looks like we're going to need is A, for me to make this bigger, and B, to go into mini-me mode. So the first thing we need, right, and download a copy of the Playdate SDK. Playdate SDK we already have, that's not a big deal. So we just need to grab a Swift nightly toolchain. So let me just check to see how we actually do this, because I do have a tool here called Swiftenv, which should help a little bit. Let's actually just use this, I think. Did that open in what I wanted? No, probably, no. Why do you do this to me? Okay. Oh. Pfft. Okay, there we go. This works. Installing Swift. Yeah, let's do this. Swiftenv install list. I don't think this will grab the nightlies though. No. Yeah, so we need list snapshots. And the latest one that is available is not in this list. Fine. We'll just go over here then, I think. So we need download nightly snapshots and older releases. That's what we want. So this is the one that we want. Yeah, okay. So I probably won't be able to do... Okay. Maybe Swiftenv will pick it up. I don't know. You are bouncing. Okay, so you are there. So let's do open. My head is blocking. Okay. I mean, I guess all users, it doesn't really matter. Do 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 do. Come on. Almost there. Nice. Alrighty. That is what I want to see. Okay. Let's do Swiftenv versions. Okay, so the development snapshot is here. Very good. So we're good there. And the next thing we need to do is, I think now we just need to look at the instructions for how to do this. Setting up build scripts and compiling for Playdate. Besides the complicated build setup, this is all it takes to add a simple game. Okay, so we're gonna need to yoink this. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna do it here, just to make it easier to reference. Okay. PlaydateKit. Yep, and we have that. I meant to do that. Okay, so we have that downloaded. Basic example here. So we need a Swift MK file, it looks like. SDK is determine. Okay. Swift.mk. So I think this is just the equivalent of a Makefile now. Yeah, I think this is just a Makefile. Okay. Let's see if we can at least get a simple hello world or something running. Or at least maybe even just this example project. So I think we can just PlaydateKit examples. Okay, so we're here. Okay, well there's the Makefile for that. It does include Reaper root examples. Okay, that's fine. Building the examples. Yeah, that's what we need to do. Okay, yeah, so that's already taken care of. This is technically already taken care of too. Build with make. So I think we just need to go into the CD example, CD basic example. Yes. And then I think we just need to set the toolchains environment variable. Yes. I'm just going to do that for now. And I think all we need to do is then just call make on it. Now give me one moment. I need to go switch to the Playdate Squad Discord server here, because I believe we have the instructions on how to write the specific version name out here. Where is it? Some good info. The toolchains things. Okay. Thank you. Clear Swift N versions. I'm gonna run that real quick so I remember what the naming convention is here. So toolchains should be what? Org Swift 5.9. Is it 5.9 here or is it 6.0? Uh-oh. Okay, well that is slightly confusing. Do we have this pin? No. XC run tag F. toolchains is org Swift. Maybe it is 59. 59.2024 0313 A make error. Invalid value 6 in Swift version 6. I don't think this is supposed to be 59. I think this is supposed to be 60. Uh-oh. We are already running into the... already running into problems. This is fun. Error unable to unload, to load, am I doing this wrong? Notice that toolchains. Swift language version 6, version 5. No, that's not it. Do I need to run this util to grab the latest versions? Five nine 2024 313 1A. Okay. Little odd, but okay. It's building. It is building. Okay. Stepped out for a moment. Shouldn't need to set toolchains. Oh! As soon as I'm over here doing things. Love it. The man himself is in the chat. And I completely missed it as I'm scrolling through the Swift Dev Discord channel. Oh man, that's hilarious. Okay. CD build. Basic example.pdx. It is there. Okay. Okie doke. That is good. Nice. So that does work. Now the question is, do I need to keep the... Because I do remember the instructions here saying that we need to do some local stuff, and I believe it is referencing this swift.mk file in some way, because makefiles be makefiling. Do I need to make my own project in this directory, or can I just point elsewhere? That is the question. Now, let's just try opening this project up in Nova and seeing what's up there. Ta-ta-ta. Update ready. Nova 11.9 is now available. You have 11.8. Okay. You don't have to put your project in that directory, however, it's probably easier. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Trying to see how this is actually being constructed here. Sources basic example. Yeah, it just does that. You're screaming for reasons. Probably because you can't even detect it. Swift settings emulator. Use experimental feature embedded. Unsafe flags. dependencies, package path. Okay, so I'm guessing that's how it's getting PlaydateKit from that. But where is the Swift MK file referenced? Or are you just there to be there? Maybe you're just there to be there. Should check out building the example docs under Nova. I don't know if does Finn's PlaydateKit already include that? I don't know if it does. I know the root Apple one does, and the other fork does, but I don't know about this one specifically. There are two different build flows. Okay. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. For example, usage. Yeah, so it's just looking at this, so let's go back again. Building the examples, make CD. Alternatively, the game can be run by... Oh, that's just for the Icarus. Yeah, we got that. And then we would have to set the Swift toolchain there. Make the Playdate module available. So we'd have to build it, though we don't need to set toolchains anymore, so that should not be an issue. And then create a debug symlink to the build directory. Okay. Icarus does not yet allow to pass custom source LSP options. I feel that. Do need package, you do need for package.swift. Okay. The examples have been pre-configured. Yeah, so this is the standard ones that I am familiar with. And then you can configure your toolchain directly from Xcode as well. Good gravy. The Makefile in the example project requires compiling the PlaydateKit source files, meaning you will need to have PlaydateKit checked out locally and update your Makefile to point to it. You can't just add PlaydateKit as a package dependency, investigating ways to improve this. Okay. Update your Makefile to point to it. Oh, there is a Makefile in here. Hello. I was wondering what was up with that. That's the missing piece. That is the missing piece. Okay. Okay. That makes a lot more sense now. Product build basic example PDX, and then PlaydateKit device build basic example device PDX elf basic example simulator PDX.dilib extension sim compiler. Okay. So I think there we would just be able to change a couple flags around, I think. Now, we could just make a new branch off of the existing package resolved game, but I think it may be easier to just create a new thing entirely. So let's do that. So mkdir package resolved Swiftie, I guess. If I can type. There we go. And I'm guessing we can make this a Swift package. Package init type library. Nice. Oh, I forgot that it changes the names based off of the thing. Okay, we'll probably have to edit that at some point. Well, I guess it's fine because for now we still need to reference the old package resolved C stuff and then port that in later. Alrighty, take care, my guy. Thanks for the help. Good stuff, good stuff. Alrighty, so let's copy over the example makefile that they included. So examples, basic example. So let's copy that makefile over to here. And I want to change this to be repo root. Apparently, I have forgotten how to utilize completions in NeoVim. That's a little embarrassing. Okay, so that's good. Now I'm going to change this to package resolved .pdx. PlaydateKit device, PlaydateKit simulator. We don't touch that. That's not important. Or, you know what? I think it would be more helpful if we define the PlaydateKit root. pdkit root. Should be PlaydateKit. Okay, I don't even know how you managed to do that. Now, I think... Can we change this over to... Do I just do pdkit root like this? I think so. pdkit root. pd... Fine. Sources, basic example, Swift. Okay, so that's all our stuff. Which we'll just change to our product name. Oh, that would actually be a good idea. Product name.pdx. Okay. So these should be okay. Sources. And then this is where we put in our product name as well. Build modules, PlaydateKit device. Yes. I'm going to change you to be... Okay, just basic example. So we'll just do package resolved device.o. Okay, and then we just need to change this as well to that. Package resolved. And then we change this again to say product name. And then I think... Oh, we need to change these as well. I didn't know you could do that. This probably would have been easier if I just did it in Nova, but I'm just weird like that. Okay. I think that does it. Right, just making sure that we don't have any build example or basic examples floating around besides you. Okay. Cool. And we're pointing to PlaydateKit root, not... Yeah, cool. Okay, so we have that. Just gonna use the Finder here to handle most of this. Thank you for being... Oh, now I gotta resize here. No. Get out of here, Doc. Thank you. So I think we just need to go here, examples, basic example, because I believe we're also going to need the source here with PDX info. So I think what we can do is take our current package resolved and just simply copy the source folder over and put it in here, is my guess. We don't need the PDX dilib or info here. So if I did this correctly, we should be able to re-invoke that. So maybe... Okay, so I need to spend a couple more minutes figuring out what to write inside of our code here. But also we need to rename this to match. Right, so we can now... we're also going to need to take this. So I'm just going to copy the information as it exists here, and we're going to just open that up from here. So let's go back, developer, Playdate, package results, Swiftie, open. It's going to freak out for a second, but we'll get there. Okay, so we have all that. Swift settings, right, because this is all that we need for that. Basic example, so this is where we need to change this. And then we just need to change you to PlaydateKit, like that. Package resolved. Okay, I think that should work. We'll find out. There's probably something I'm missing, but we'll see. Error, no such module. See Playdate. Oh. Well, that's not good. I don't know, doing that really helps. Did you forget to set an SDK using root here? I don't think that's going to make a difference. Build package resolved, PDEX. Yeah. No such module. See Playdate. Has I ever? So it's probably something that we goofed up here in the make file. Maybe. I suppose we can also delete repo root here, since that's not needed. And also, since we now actually have a Nova project open, I can just use the terminal inside of here. So let's do that. Note, did you forget to set an SDK using SDK or SDK root? Use xcrun Swiftie to product name, package resolved. PlaydateKit include PlaydateKit examples swift.mk, Playdate device O, pdkit root, Swift exec, Swift flags device. Okay, the pathing there is correct. So that's not an issue. Okay. So that should be fine. That should be fine. So this should be okay. And this should also be okay. Though, I guess if I want to be more accurate about it, no. You don't like that. Yeah, so you're using the snapshot we downloaded earlier. Is there something else in the file that I needed to check for? Function sections. G-line tables only. GCC include prefix. Yeah, that's all fine. Path. PlaydateKit. Let me check to see if this is an issue that's popped up before. Someone else ran into the same thing, but let's check. Was the pull request for this ended? Huh. while I'm at it, let me Nova tasks. Oh, well, that's not cool. Should have just done it here, because this would have done exactly what I wanted. Nova tasks. New file. We'll just call this the Playdate simulator.json. I think right now it's super confused, so I'm going to reload the project. Yeah, now it shows up as a no such module C Playdate. I think at least now we don't have to worry about the toolchains thing, maybe? Or is it that toolchains is not being recognized? Maybe toolchains is just not being recognized in here. I don't know. Makefile. Life PDX. Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, this... Let me check chat real quick, just to make sure I'm not seeing things that I should... or that I'm not missing things here. You don't have to put the project in the directory. The first time it runs slower because it's building some modules that it will later reuse. Yeah, that's make. Let's just make making. Stepped out for a moment. However, there's a section which describes how to get the toolchain directory. Did I miss that? Maybe I missed that in here. Oh, that's right. I think I need to set the toolchain in Icarus here. I mentioned it earlier, and then I had forgotten. Toolchains, you. You still give me the same warning. Okay, this update ready thing's going to nag me, so I'm just going to do that real quick. What is an 11.9 anyway? Improved. That it? Oh, looks like there's some bug fixes too. Okay. That doesn't change anything. Because we're still getting the same issue as if we were to just run this manually. Org Swift 592240313 and then make. Yeah? Let me make sure that this is correct. C Playdate package PlaydateKit. No? Okay. Figured I'd give that a shot. Do I need to change the Nova open PlaydateKit examples swift.mk? Swift exec is shell toolchains equals toolchains xc run tag f swift c. Okay. Make product name package result. Surprised that it even picked up that way. Base directory. Well, I don't think that's really affecting it. Output directory, launch, attach. Nah, I don't think it's anything task related. I feel like there's something ever so slightly silly that I'm forgetting here. Right? Because check here, library developer toolchains. So you are targeting the correct toolchain. So the snapshot toolchaining is not an issue. Ooga booga. No switch module C Playdate. The path should end in XC toolchain. Is it? Extension library. Go back to Icarus for a moment. Settings. Oh. Oh no, we're still getting the same error. No switch module C Playdate. Why is that? C Playdate is clearly there. So hello, sir. Why are we claiming that it's not found? PDKit root? Because we know it's PlaydateKit there. Try running this again. Let me try running this to see what spits out. Okay, that's correct. That is not an issue. So the pathing is correct. There, PlaydateKit sources. Huh. PlaydateKit device. Sources PlaydateKit. PDKit root sources PlaydateKit. Library, package resolved, targets, package resolved. Why you do this? Why you tell me that this module does not exist, when it clearly does? I was expecting this would have happened, but... PlaydateKit device, PDKit root sources, PlaydateKit, Swift. Also, why did I close my terminal window? That wasn't very smart of me. I want to try something again. Examples. CD basic example. Build SwiftPM, make file sources build. Product build. Repo root, repo root. How peculiar. Let me check to see if there was anything else that popped in chat. No, not as of yet. That's fine, though. We'll keep going through. PDKit root sources. I feel like there's something more to this. But I mean, now that we're in here, let's try running this command just to verify this does work. Make clean. Clear make. So you're doing fine. But if I were to run you here, maybe let's try removing the build folder first, and then run that. So we do call GCC. We do call that for the thing here. And then we still get this. Use xcrun Swiftie to select the default macOS SDK. This is very, very interesting. So much so that I have no idea what I'm doing, apparently. Make the Playdate module available. Ah, that's how that one. Figured that out. Okay. So build with make. Okay, now that's... Well, hold up. Okay, well, it is using the toolchain, interestingly. So I guess maybe I don't need to worry about that. So common. Selecting a toolchain. I'm pretty sure I ran this already, though. Yeah. Yeah, it's the exact same. No such module. Still the same error. Edit Swift MK. Maybe we need to use the Swift one? And it's just make that's being weird? Oh! Well... that is a little suspicious, if I'm gonna be honest. Okay. I'm also just gonna copy this code and do that. Import PlaydateKit. I know you're screaming at me. Okay, you're still gonna run into the make issue. Embedded target extension. So it seems like this somehow has it figured out versus you know what? We don't even have the thing built. Build release directory. Build. Wrong one. Build release. Not sure what I'm supposed to be looking for in here. There's no PDX file, so we still have to use make, I think, for this. So we need to figure out why make is broken. Emit module. Build. Did you forget to set an SDK using tag SDK or SDK root? Okay, fine. Let's open up another terminal. Go back to running the basic example one again. If I can type. I want to see if it screams about that as well in here. Warning, public import of C Playdate was not used in public declarations. Okay, no. So it's not screaming there. So this is supposed to be... So this is supposedly something wrong with our Makefile. Product name, package resolved. Did I fudge our Makefile? Okay, get these out of here. PlaydateKit examples, Swift.mk. Okay. That's not problematic. I'm just going to move this one over. Okay, PDKit root. So include, yeah. So we're pointing to the correct file. PDKit root sources PlaydateKit star Swift. And that's for PlaydateKit specifically. PlaydateKit device simulator O. Okay, and that's also fine. Build basic example device O. Sources product name, so that's going to be package resolved. Dot Swift build modules PlaydateKit device. Dot O. Okay, that's fine. Object pdx.elf build basic example device build basic device. Okay, so that's fine. Build simulator sources product name dot Swift build modules PlaydateKit simulator. Okay. Swift exec, Swift flag simulator. Text C, object directory, pdx dilib extension package resolved simulator. Okay, so the naming seems to be fine. I'm not seeing anything fishy there. Okay. Maybe let's delete these for now and only have the pdx info. I should also check to see if basic example.swift. Okay, yeah, so that's not a sources basic example.swift import PlaydateKit. Yeah, so that's not a problem. No such module C Playdate. Ugh. And it doesn't look like this has popped up in our chat either. Oh, brother. No such module C Playdate. I'm sure someone smarter than me has figured this out. Oh, well, that's not very helpful. How to obtain a Swift toolchains identifier. Well, we figured that part out. And we know that we can handle the... How peculiar. Very, very peculiar. Ooh. Use XC run Swiftie to select the default macOS SDK. Is there like something I forgot to do in this? The Makefile requires compiling the PlaydateKit source files, meaning you need to have PlaydateKit checked out locally and update your Makefile to point to it. That's exactly what we're doing. That is just very strange. So it's failing on C Playdate specifically. Does not recognize that it's there. Oh, brother. We got our work cut out for us, folks. That's what this is telling me. So I guess I will probably figure this out behind the scenes, and next week we will continue the crazy adventure that we are writing on here. If you like watching me suffer with Swift toolchains and all sorts of fun things with Make, be sure to follow and stay tuned for next week. If you like this particular stream, feel free to like it, leave a comment, do whatever. Yeah, see you next week. Take care.